Reid scripted Super Bowl, the 100th anniversary between the Chiefs and the Packers. The Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs would make it to their first Super Bowl in 50 years. They would face the Packers, who would end up beating San Francisco because it is San Francisco that has Gematria of 50. But let's talk about the numerological significance of 50. If Aaron Rodgers were to lose the Super Bowl, his Super Bowl win percentage would be 50%. Also, when we talk about San Francisco, in the Gematria calculator, recall that it's San Francisco that equals 122. It's Missouri, or rather, it's Kansas City that has Gematria of 122. So this is how you know that the script is in place for the Kansas City Chiefs to be the lock of the week. And now let's break down why the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. So when we go to the list of Super Bowls, 26 teams won the Super Bowl in the AFC, 27 in the NFC. Let's talk about the Gematria trap of the Packers at all. The Packers are going to become the 28th team to win the Super Bowl in the NFC because it is Packers that equals 28. Now, I did hedge on the Packers this year. I had the Saints and I had the Packers as my Super Bowl bets. But I'm telling you, the Packers are not going to win this year. I think I've hedged wrong this year. The Packers are not going to win the Super Bowl. 2019, the Chinese zodiac, year of the pig, the 2019-2020 NFL season. Aaron Rodgers, born in 1983, year of the pig. Patrick Mahomes, 1995, year of the pig. 49ers won the Super Bowl right before the beginning of the year of the pig in 1995 over at Miami, where they defeated the San Diego Chargers. This is how you know the script is in place. But when we talk about 27 wins in the NFC, 27 wins in the AFC. This has everything to do with the Super Bowl being played on February the 7th for Super Bowl 55. Because February the 7th is a date of 2-7. That is the date of Super Bowl 55. This is why the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. In regards to San Francisco having Gematria of 50, not only is Aaron Rodgers' win percentage in the Super Bowl going to be 50%, as a head coach, Andy Reid is going to win the Super Bowl the second time around. It was Super Bowl 39 over at Jacksonville. 15 years later, Andy Reid is winning the Super Bowl with 15 years later. The 100th anniversary. Super Bowl I. Winning quarterback. Bart Starr. Number 15. Patrick Mahomes. Number 15. The Freemasons that rig and script the NFL. The Green Bay Packers that wear the Masonic G on their helmet. The G referencing God. The Freemasons' belief in holding occultic knowledge. The Freemasons playing the role of God. That is what the G represents on the Packers' helmet. The G on the Packers helmet represents the Masonic G. The G does not stand for greatness. It does not stand for Green Bay. The G stands for Freemasonry itself. Aaron Rodgers, December the 2nd, 122. December the 2nd, his birthday. San Francisco, Kansas City in the Super Bowl. We have the script here in place for Super Bowl 54. I hope I win my bet on the Packers winning the Super Bowl, but I see the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. And when we touch on the astrology, the Kansas City Chiefs were founded in 1959. 1959, year of the pig. The year that the Kansas City Chiefs were founded. The Kansas City Chiefs' first season was in 1960. 1960, as you know, is the year of the rat. And in 2020, on January the 25th, is going to be the year of the rat. So this is how I know the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Packers are going to win the Super Bowl in the 100th year of the NFL, they said. They were going to make it to the Super Bowl, but they weren't going to win the Super Bowl. The Cardinals and the Chiefs. The Super Bowl between the two teams in red. We have a lead for next year's Super Bowl. And what the New World Order of the NFL wants is facilitation of these colored quarterbacks out there, including Lamar Jackson. Now, keep in mind, Miami 27, Kansas City Chiefs over at Miami. Recall that the real Jimmy G is going to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Jimmy G, Jimmy Graham, against the Chiefs, making the Super Bowl 50 years later, playing the Packers after beating San Francisco. So we have the astrology lined up for the Kansas City Chiefs, and then the Gematria just confirms that the script is in. Jimmy Graham, born over Goldsboro, North Carolina. The team in gold, the 49ers. 6'7" Levi's. Gematria 67. Jimmy Graham, 33 years of age. Super Bowl on 33rd day. Jimmy Graham, game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. He went to the University of Miami. He's going to win the Super Bowl back at home. Jimmy Graham holds the keys to the cards. He truly does. The Freemasons that rig and script over the NFL. The rematch of the Packers and the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57. 4 years later. Freemason 42. Knowledge as Gematria 42. Check out the Super Bowl record for the team with the Masonic G, the Green Bay Packers. That record, 4-2 for the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers franchise is a complete Masonic symbolic logo. Masonic 74, Mahomes 74. The Green Bay Packers losing the Super Bowl this year. How about the last Packers coach to lose the Super Bowl? Mike Holmgren. He lost Super Bowl in 1999 against John Elway and the Denver Broncos. Clue. Broncos has Gematria 32. Chiefs has Gematria 32. Supplementing the astrology. 1948 in the Chinese zodiac. The last time a Packers coach lost the Super Bowl was Mike Holmgren. He was born in the year of the rat. 2020 is the year of the rat. Right? And now Super Bowl IV and the winning coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. "15-year tenure with the Kansas City Chiefs. And he won the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and Bart Starr. This is only confirmation. I had strong this year, everybody. 1923, he was born the year of the pig. This is the year of the pig. The last time the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, they were coached by a pig. It's 2019, everybody. The GOAT head coach is going to lose to the dog. Andy Reid. Astrology confirms this. Reid, Gematria 27. Miami 27. Right? Andy Reid is winning the championship this year. Chinese astrology confirms this. February the 7th for Super Bowl 55, everyone, is 2-7. Next year, the Super Bowl is going to be on February the 7th, 2-7. I want the Packers to win. I don't mind seeing the Chiefs win, but I like to win my hedge bet on the Packers, but it ain't going to happen, everybody. I said so. It ain't happening. 2 championships and 1 runner-up. Title 21. 21, everybody. 21. If you go solely based on Gematria, that, it's Rodgers, or rather, it's Aaron, that's 22, and Star, but that just means that they make it to the Super Bowl on this particular day. Bart Starr, Gematria 36. Reid, Gematria 36. Kansas City Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl this year. The books are standing to make a lot of money. It don't matter if the Green Bay Packers make it to the Super Bowl. They don't want them to win the Super Bowl. They know what they're doing here. Oh, the Packers win the 100th anniversary, but hey, the Chiefs win the rematch. Aaron Rodgers loses his 8th playoff game in his career. His 8th playoff game. Miami. The day of settlement it has to be. Or the day that it's incorporated. Monkey and Rooster. Monkey and Rooster. Coach Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs win their 27th Super Bowl championship. Over at Miami, Patrick Mahomes winning that Super Bowl title 50 years later. 49 years of that winning the championship. This is what the Gematria of Aaron has to do with. And 3 Super Bowls for the Raiders and 2 for the Chiefs. And here, 3 championships for the Raiders, 3 for the Broncos, and the Chiefs right behind. AFC West rivalries. The Green Bay Packers having 4 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl losses. Which shows you how Super Bowl 33 was rigged. If, okay, The Packers last lost the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 32. This is how you know they're going to lose to the Chiefs. The script is in. In closing, the Astrology has summarized this really well. Andy Reid started out with the Green Bay Packers. In his coaching career with Mike Holmgren, he started out with the Packers, and he wins the Super Bowl against the Packers. Winning percentage in the playoffs with Kansas City, winning percentage of 50. The 15th win for Andy Reid is going to be the 15th win for Patrick Mahomes. The 15th playoff win is going to be in the Super Bowl with number 15, Patrick Mahomes. The winner of Super Bowl 1 was Bart Starr, number 15. Aaron Rodgers, number 12. Patrick Mahomes, number 15, is 27. Miami is 27. The losing quarterbacks, Jimmy Garoppolo and Ryan Tannehill, 27. 27 NFC, 27 AFC. Super Bowl on 2-7, Super Bowl 55. Know it to be true. You know it to be true. The NFL is completely rigged. The script is in.